My first night. My name is Emma. I was born in a small town where life moves slowly and everyone knows your name, your family, and your dreams before you even learn how to name them yourself. I was a simple girl with simple hopes. I believed in love the way people believe in sunrise, quietly, with faith, without proof. I imagined a future where someone would look at me and see not just a face, but a soul, someone whose presence would feel like home. I got married at the age of 20. Like every girl, I carried dreams into that marriage, dreams of warmth, of tenderness, of a gentle voice calling my name in the dark, dreams of being chosen every day, not out of duty, but out of love. I wanted to feel important. I wanted to feel safe. I wanted to feel beautiful in someone's eyes. But my dreams walked hand in hand with fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of stories whispered behind closed doors, fear of my first night. Friends spoke in hushed tones, cousins shared half smiles and warnings. Random videos online painted pictures I didn't know how to erase from my mind. Some girls said it hurt, some said it changed everything. Some cried, some laughed, some said nothing at all, and that silence scared me the most. I didn't know who I would be when that moment arrived. The wedding day itself passed like a storm, bright, loud, overwhelming. Smiles I barely felt, photographs where my eyes looked happy but my heart was trembling, prayers whispered over my head while my thoughts screamed inside. When it was time to leave my parents' home, my feet felt heavy, as if the ground itself was begging me to stay. My mother hugged me tightly, too tightly, as if she knew she couldn't protect me anymore. My father turned his face away, pretending to fix something that wasn't broken. I walked out with tears burning behind my eyes and a heart full of questions I was too afraid to ask. When I reached his house, my new home, everyone welcomed me kindly. Smiles, blessings, warm words. Yet inside me, a storm was growing. My hands were cold, my lips were dry. I kept smiling because that's what a bride is supposed to do, but inside I was shaking. When the guests finally left and the house grew quiet, I was guided to our room. Our room. The door closed behind me with a soft click that sounded louder than thunder. The bed was decorated with red roses. The air carried the scent of perfume and something sweet, almost dizzying. I sat down slowly on the edge of the bed, my eyes lowered, my heart beating so fast I thought it might betray me. My hands rested in my lap, but they wouldn't stop trembling. My thoughts were tangled. I couldn't remember how to breathe properly. Then the door creaked open. I didn't look up, but I knew it was him, my husband, a man I had married only hours ago, a man I barely knew. Each step he took felt like it echoed inside my chest. He closed the door gently. My breath became shallow. My lips pressed together as if they could hold my fear inside. He sat beside me, but not too close. And then, silence. A silence so deep I could hear my own heartbeat. He didn't touch me, he didn't rush me, he didn't claim anything. Instead, he spoke softly. "Emma, I know this isn't easy. I won't force anything. I just want to talk to you first." His voice was calm, gentle. It wrapped around me like a warm blanket on a cold night. Slowly, carefully, I turned my head and looked at him for the first time. He was smiling, but not with confidence or pride. It was a nervous smile, a fragile one, like a boy afraid of frightening something delicate. That single expression changed everything. He wasn't a stranger ready to take. He was a human being trying not to hurt. He handed me a glass of water. When our fingers touched, just for a second, a quiet shock passed me. My cheeks warmed instantly. I looked down again, embarrassed by my own reaction. He laughed softly. "I promise," he said, "I'm not going to eat you." That made me smile, just a little, but that small smile broke the wall between us. He began talking about silly things, about how nervous he had been all day, about tripping over his own shoes before entering the room, about how his hands were shaking too. I listened, surprised. I had never imagined that men could feel fear on their first night. His honesty melted something inside me. After a while, he grew quiet and looked at me gently. "Can I hold your hand?" he asked. I nodded. He took my hand in his. His hand was warm and strong, but gentle. He held it as if it mattered, as if I mattered. His thumb brushed softly against my skin, and that small movement felt more intimate than I had imagined. My heartbeat changed. It wasn't fear anymore. It was something softer, something sweet. "I won't do anything tonight unless you're ready," he said. "I want you to feel safe with me, not scared of me." That's when my eyes filled with tears. I didn't even understand why. Relief, maybe? Gratitude, or the realization that all my fears had built monsters where none existed. He reached up and wiped my cheek gently. His touch on my cheek made me close my eyes. It wasn't desire, it was care. He leaned forward and placed a slow, warm kiss on my forehead, a kiss that felt like a promise, a kiss that reached deeper than skin. "We have our whole life," he whispered. "Let tonight be the beginning of love, not pressure." We lay down side by side. He wrapped his arm around me, and I rested my head on his chest. I listened to his heartbeat, steady, strong, real. I felt safe. There was no rush, no fear, just two people learning how to be close. He kissed my hair, his fingers traced my arm gently as if memorizing me. When he finally leaned closer and our lips met, it was slow, awkward, new, but it was beautiful. We weren't perfect, we didn't know what we were doing, but we were honest, we were human. That night wasn't about bodies, it was about trust, about respect, about love beginning quietly. When I look back now, I smile, not because of what happened, but because of how it happened. And I want every girl to know this. Your first night belongs to you. It should be about comfort, not fear, about connection, not pressure, about hearts meeting before bodies ever do. And to every man, be that kind of person. Be gentle, be patient, make her feel safe, make her feel seen, because that is where true love begins. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Past Quest Stories. Thank you for listening.